In order to create an effective campaign, we had to identify the 4 P's: product, price, promotion, and place of social marketing within it. First, the core product of our campaign will be that accurate nutrition knowledge, specifically appropriate intake and distribution of macronutrients, will improve the health and fitness of high school female athletes. Our actual product will be information, guidance, and motivation delivered online via Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We know that information alone will not change anyone's behavior. However, we would make the information tangible through our materials, such as giving concrete examples of amounts and types of macronutrients needed for sustainable athletic performances. We would also be able to interact with high school female athletes through live Facebook events. Price. A high school female athlete will likely feel as if she were losing chances to interact socially with her peers if she couldn't eat junk food. The athlete may also feel pressure to be overly competitive with her fellow athletes if she's making strides to improve her performances. Increased knowledge of proper nutrition may also cause athletes to be pressured to have the perfect athletic body. Also, because this campaign focuses on teenagers, accessibility and affordability to make these behavior changes are also barriers. Promotion. We would need to make our products unique to female high school athletes. It can be difficult for teenagers to see themselves far enough in the future to understand the long-term effects of not eating properly. However, we can provide examples of what is happening to their bodies now, and as Jenny Cross pointed out in her TED Talk, people are far more likely to sit up and take notice when these effects are framed in terms of loss. We can show them what is lost when the appropriate diet is not followed. For instance, a decrease in performance, energy, bone, and muscle mass. Finally, for place. People are highly motivated by social norms, as evidenced by the social media statistics to be mentioned in the following slide. We will utilize multiple forms of social media in order to reach as large of an audience as possible. Not all of social media platforms have the same goals and capabilities. For instance, Instagram and Twitter will primarily be used for visual motivation and motivational quotes. Facebook is a medium that we can leverage to delve a little deeper into the content as well as interact personally with the athletes. Our primary methods of communicating with our audience was through social media. We primarily use Facebook, however, we also use all other social media channels such as Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. According to the Pew Research Center, 71% of American teens use more than one social network site. Facebook remains the most used among those ages between 13 to 17, with 71% using the site. 52% are using Instagram, 41% are using Snapchat, 33% are using are using Twitter. Among the 22% of teens who only use one site, 66% use Facebook, 13% use Google+, 13% use Instagram, and 3% use Snapchat. According to another Pew Research 2015 study, 24% of people in high school or less use Pinterest. Now, in all of our social media channels, we use pictures with information and tips on how to improve nutrition, such as hydration, meal planning, and meal ideas. We also posted pictures with motivational sayings. On Facebook, we used it to post helpful articles on sports nutrition, create an event, and post videos. The event we created on Facebook is a challenge for all high school female athletes to make one change they feel is necessary to improve their athletic performance. Stick with it for one day and record any changes in energy levels. For instance, one could commit to drinking more water than usual, adding an extra serving of fruits and vegetables, reducing the consumption of sugary drinks or junk food. Fortunately, this event is free and anyone anywhere can participate. An introductory video for our campaign was also posted to state its purpose. Another way to spread our message and connect with our audience is to partner with established organizations who are dedicated to serving female athletes of all ages. Examples include the Women's Sports Foundation, Female Triad Coalition, and the Female Athlete Volunteers Organization. In order to get the information out to coaches and trainers, we could partner with the National Federation of State High School Associations. For our sample creative materials, we use Squarespace to design a simple but powerful logo to convey our message. The woman at the top The woman at the top represents the strength in the female athlete and shows our audience that our campaign is meant for them. Its tagline, "Feel your fun, give yourself the power to perform," is used to encourage female athletes to learn about nutrition and use that knowledge to empower them to make the best health and wellness decisions to improve their athletic performance. In our social media campaigns, our goal was to convey our key messages in a fun and engaging way to inspire our audience.